Merida is languid, hot, sticky, carved from the jungle, beautiful with its colors, sounds, and sensations. We decided to spend the day at the zoo.
So we tried to get on the bus, but we only had cash, and the bus only accepts cards. They sent us to the mercado, where we can look for a vendor to sell us some cards to ride on the bus. Let's see.
This place asks, no, tells you. Entregate al fluir de las cosas. Surrender to the flow of things.
They're sending us back out onto the street. It's kind of how life is in Mexico. You just go with the improvisation of things. ¿Dónde vamos?
A buscar la... Me dijeron que está en un edificio.
Hay un edificio para las tarjetas, para comprar tarjetas.
Pulls you in, and before you know it, you're wandering down the aisle of an ancient Spanish colonial church, or walking through the jungle in search of something.
Oficina, va y ven. Estamos cerca. I think we're almost there. This is turning into an adventure. Looking for a card to ride the bus, to get to the zoo, to see the animals. I think this is our experience. We are the animals in the zoo.
We found the office for Va y Ven city bus service, and while Corelli went in, I waited outside on the landing in a mostly deserted section of the mercado.
Aquí estamos en el mercado del centro de Merida, buscando unas tarjetas. ¿Encontramos?
Hay un desabasto de tarjetas. No nos pueden vender, pero con tarjeta de débito podemos pagar.
Okay, so the story is we can use a debit card to get on the bus, but we can't buy a card. I don't know why. And we can't use cash. And there's not a machine to buy cards. So if you don't have a debit card or a card, you're shit out of luck. Buena suerte tenemos. Okay, we made it to the autobus. The debit card worked. And now we're headed to the zoo. After quite an adventure out there on the streets.
El autobús tuve buen aire acondicionado. Bus had super cool air conditioning, which made the ride a pleasure to enjoy. We made it to the zoo. We're here
we made it to the zoo. Zoológico Animaya. Zoológico Animaya. It was a nice ride across town on the autobus. Now we're here with the animals. Now we're going to visit the animals here at the zoo. Vamos a visitar los animales. Vamos a visitar los animales. It was a nice ride across town on the autobus. And finally we made it.
From the observation tower, the city of Merida spreads out before your view, and if anything comes across, it's of the immensity of nature.
Top of the tower. Zoológico Animaya.
And even with the weight of history and human intervention, the jungle still makes its way with this world. And perhaps that is the message of the zoo. The jungle always wins. La selva siempre gana. In this material world, nature is relentless, and we as humans are neither above it nor below it. We are nature too.
It just started to rain, but luckily we made it through the feline exhibit, and there's a covered pavilion. So we have a little shelter while we look at the big cats and catch a break from the rain. That was really nice. It cooled down with the rain. All the animals came out. I got to take a little nap in the feline sanctuary. Adios desde el Zoológico Animaya. Oh!